Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to you. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. I wanted to jump on here and speak a little bit about the Leo full moon that's coming up. Super exciting. Also, what the fuck is up with that movie Encanto? For real. It keeps coming up in my life in like such weird ways. I think I was telling you, like, my radio, like, literally, it was plugged into my phone, and I was listening to music, and it like short circuited and played that song. We Don't Talk About Bruno, which I think like I totally resonate with Bruno in that whole movie. Like, that's how I feel in my family. But I don't know. My kids just keep wanting to watch it. It's so weird. Like, what do you want to watch tonight? Encanto. I'm like, really? Again? Like, could I not escape it? I hope you're all doing well. It's such a powerful time right now. I want to do a video and talk about the Mars and Venus conjunction, but I think that's going to be a separate video. Today I want to talk about the Leo full moon. Oh, Leos. Sometimes Leos get a bad rap. They are just they can come off kind of arrogant, I guess. Arrogant people. They're very passionate, arrogant, all about the self, right? It's the sun energy. But you have to embrace that, right? You have to embrace self. It's okay as long as you're not a dick about it. And come off arrogant or whatever. Like, nobody likes that. Like, nobody likes an arrogant asshole show off. But it's okay to embrace yourself. It's actually the most important thing you can do. You can't... I was just talking to a friend about this, actually. And I've been talking about it. I really have been. I'm being spoken through about this time right now with the Leo and the full moon. Or the full moon being in Leo. And it's great. It's the first full moon of the lunar season. So it's a great jumping off point for you. But the Leo and the full moon is all about self. And I've been saying this for the last few days now, that until you fill your own cup up, love, joy, happiness, peace, harmony within yourself, able to find joy and happiness in yourself, you can't give it out to anybody else. Your cup has to fill up for you by yourself. It's not anybody else's responsibility to do it for you. Just you. It's your fucking responsibility to make yourself happy. Not your partner's, not your friends. It's yours. It's simply yours. Okay? And once you realize that, it's you are responsible for yourself and your own happiness. That is self. That is ultimate self. And that's freedom, right? You're not reactive, and it doesn't matter what anybody else has to do, has to say. You're good. That's ultimate freedom. And it gives your spouse, partner, whoever, ultimate freedom as well. You're not actually you're irrelevant to my happiness. What? Yeah, so you be responsible for your happiness. I'll be responsible for my happiness, and then we can share happiness together as one. It's so simple. So, the Leo full moon, it is the snow moon. They named it the snow moon, obviously. February, it's the snowiest time of year. Should, not necessarily the case in Colorado, but for whoever experiences the winter months. February can be the snowiest. And Leo is all about the self. It's represented by the sun. It's complete sun energy. It's very self, kind of an absorbed energy, which again, I don't want you to think that's necessarily bad. So there's like 3 things that I have come to find that you should harness in this full moon. The first thing is focus on yourself. Okay? Focus on yourself. Leo is all about the self. And ask yourself, like, what can I do to show up for myself? What am I doing to fill my own cup? Okay? And it's interesting because I told you that I may like explode on the 16th into like a million pieces of ascension. I don't know. But there's 2 major conjunctions happening. Mars and Venus, the divine lovers, counterparts, whatever, they're coming into conjunction, into alignment and chilling together. Like if you can picture it, like the planets moving around in the solar system, like Mars and Venus, like Venus is divine feminine, Mars is divine masculine. They chase each other all year long. Okay? They rotate around the sun chasing each other all year long. And then they come, in this particular, right now, in alignment with each other, which is amazing. That's amazing. And so that's happening. That conjunction's happening. And then we also have the Leo full moon, which is opposite of, like, you always have an opposing sign in your chart. So I am an Aquarius sun. So my opposing sign is Leo. And so they're also in conjunction in with each other. So that's why I'm like, so both of these things are happening on the 16th. What? But it is all about yourself and like what makes you happy and like just sitting in that energy. And I told you, I haven't posted the video yet, but I had that revelation the other night and I recorded myself because I had that revelation. I'm like, okay, I got to record this before I like lose it, or I mean, I'll never lose it, but I just wanted to record. I haven't posted it. I don't know if I will. But basically the revelation I had was a lot of people talk about full moons and they do essentially shine a light on what doesn't serve you. Okay? A lot of people talk about, okay, harness the full moon energy and let it shine a light on what doesn't serve you in your life. And the other night, I was really thinking about that and I was like, okay, what isn't really serving me and what am I going to like release and cut out? And I had this epiphany moment that I don't like that because there is nothing that happens to you or people that come into your life that doesn't serve you. So everybody serves you in a way, whether it's like personal growth, spiritual growth, emotional growth. Maybe you find your soulmate. Like everybody serves you in a way. So it's like to shine a light on what doesn't serve you doesn't make any fucking sense to me because everything serves you in a way. Now, it can shine a light on what you need to release. Right? That kind of makes sense to me. But I had this like, okay, well, I don't like how they say shine a light on what doesn't serve you because I feel like everything serves you. Everything has purpose. Everything serves you. Everything causes growth and realizations, and as long as you recognize it, right? And if you don't, then the universe will just bring it right back around until you get it. Like, knock, knock, knock. You didn't learn the lesson. So that was kind of just my aha moment because I was just really just like, it was just, had I'm on this twin flame journey, right? And it's just like this in and out energy, and it's just like we go through these separations and then we're good. The separate is like, it's can be a nightmare, but it's also like very rewarding, right? It's just projected me into the amazing person that I feel that I am today. And because we're in separation, and I was just like, okay, like, this isn't serving me. I'm going to cut it out of my life. And this is the full moon to do it. It's all about self. And then I was like, this motherfucker, wait a sec. Like, actually, he has been serving me the whole time. What? Yes. Yes, Kelsey. Yes. So why would I release and cut out what I feel isn't serving me when actually it's been serving me the whole time? So anyway, that was just kind of my aha moment. Like, but you can release it. You can release energies. I don't like the idea of like saying it doesn't serve you, but you can release it, right? Release it so it opens space to bring in good things. And so you can do a cord cutting meditation. I do a lot of cord cutting meditations and y'all, like complete honesty, I've tried a cord cutting meditation. I've tried multiple cord cutting meditations, and they've never not worked except when it comes to this particular person. And literally, it doesn't work. And I don't know if it's because it is like the other half of my soul. Like when I ascended, it's like it is the other half. And so you can't cut the cord of your own fucking soul. So maybe that's why it never works. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, not everybody's on that journey. It's freaking wild. But normally you can do a cord cutting meditation where you have a ex or an energy, or there's something you need to release. It can be a situation, and you can go into a cord cutting meditation and cut that energy cord. And you can release it that way. Anyway, so number one with the Leo full moon happening on the 16th is a focus on yourself. Leo is all about self. What can you do to show up for yourself? It's also about your health. Like, your health, personal health, is all you have. Like, that is your everything. And what can you do to work on it? Okay. I drink too much. Yep, I do. I eat, like, what did my trainer say? She said she was going to make me a tank top that says eat clean and drink dirty. Because I do like eat healthy, but I drink too much. And I feel like a lot of my drinking has to do with a lot of like my emotional blockages. Like, I just want, sometimes, especially after going through my awakening, sometimes the energy and the downloads and everything that goes on when I'm in stillness and silence is overwhelming. And so sometimes I feel like I just do, like, just try and numb, because it's a lot to take in. But health is so important. Like if you like health, your health is all you have, right? And so focus on yourself, focus on your health. What healthy habits can you incorporate into your life, especially this being the first lunar moon, full moon. Like, this is the great time to start to just, and you know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just start small. Like, what is a healthy habit that you can incorporate into your life starting with this full moon? just start you on that journey, because your health is all you have, really, honestly. And like health, like your health can mean, like for me, you know, I feel really great, like kind of getting back more into it after my like healing from my broken ankle, etc. But it's always been meditation too. Like that is a huge part of your healthy space. And I talk about meditation so much because I'm so passionate about it. It's truly so amazing. It can help you in all aspects, in all chakras. Like you can you can go into meditation and set different intentions for different areas that you want to work on in your life, different experiences you want to experience, etc., etc. So health. What are you eating? What are you doing to move your body? Get those endorphins going. What are you doing for your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health? It all ties in together as like self-care, right? Like this is all what this full moon is about self-care. Leo energy is also very, Leo is very, they can be arrogant, whatever, but it's very childlike, very creative, very passionate, very outgoing, very, ballsy kind of. So if you, and it's represented by the sun, sorry.
I just need to grab a pillow.
Okay, grab a pillow. That's my little Leo. Enter in my little Leo. What? Oh my God. He is a Leo. He's so Leo. Anyway, Leo is all about your creative self. Shine your creative light. It's the inner child within you. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing having fun in your life? Like having fun, making yourself laugh. Like just go for it. Just do it. Just release it. Have fun. Shine your light. Be creative. What makes you happy? It's just... You can't show up. You, as yourself, for your family, for your friends, for your job, for nothing. You can't show up for nobody or nothing unless you show up for yourself. Am I right? Just saying. All right, so let's do the Earth Magic deck. Fuck, I need my book. Hold up. I've had some such crazy meditations this weekend. I love the weekends because it gives me such a time to like be able to do that. I mean, I meditate every morning when I wake up, but like the weekends give me like that deep, like 2-3 hour meditations. And yesterday it was a particular meditation that I hadn't done in a while. This particular temple that I hadn't done in a while. I was like, okay. And I was just like told, like clairaudiently, like I just go with whatever my intuition, my inner self, my soul body, my spirit guides, whatever, I go with it. And it was insane because I was in meditation and I was trying to be taken out of body. And sometimes I do. Like sometimes I will do an astral travel specific meditation with that intent to my soul body leaving my physical and then doing that journey. But that wasn't my intent on this meditation. I wanted to stay in my physical with my soul. Like, everything stay together. I'm not trying to astral travel, but it was funny because I was drawn to it. Like, I was in deep meditation, and clairaudiently I heard, they want you to come. And I could feel like when my soul body leaves my physical, it's such a physical experience that I could feel when I got that told clairaudiently, I could feel my soul body trying to leave. And it was the first experience that I've ever had to deal with that I had to fight. Like, I didn't want that to happen. Like, I had to fight for it to stay in so I could do the meditation that I was intended to do. Like, that was my intent. I had a specific intention on this meditation that I wanted to go to this temple that I hadn't been to for a while, and receive guidance and messages from one of my ancestors, passed on loved ones. And before I got to the temple, I could feel like my soul body trying to leave. And it was just, whatever. I don't even know. But I'm just telling you, it's the first experience I've ever had to like fight it. Like, I had to fight for my soul body to stay in my physical. Like, no, I don't want to astral travel. Like, what? Okay. I would also encourage you to do your natal chart, see where your Leo placement is and what house it sits in. And that is also like where your Leo sits is like where can you be more creative in your life in that house, and illuminate kind of that, especially with the full moon being in Leo. Find where your Leo sits and what house it sits in. Mine in your Leo, like the Leo is the strength card, right? It's ruled by the sun. It's the strength card in tarot. It's very powerful. Strong strength. Like, I'm really good at this, you know? That's where the arrogance comes in. It's all about self, and you're really good at this, and you can like run with it and be creative and like have that inner child, and it gives you joy and happiness, which is the sun, and like all the things. And so I just find it hilarious that my Leo is in the 8th house. Just like, oh, do I even want to say this? Like, I took my video down the other day because like sometimes my father and my brothers watch these, and I was like, but the 8th house is like the house of like sex, rebirth, and death. And because my Leo sits in my 8th house, like, I feel really strong in that area. So, long story short, find where your Leo is in your natal chart, where it sits, what house it sits in. It's like, I don't really feel like I need to be more creative in that area. I feel like I'm good in that, but maybe it's saying that I am really creative in that area. I think that's probably more along the lines. It's like, you are really strong and you have strength and you are very creative in that area. Not that like you need more of it, right? Okay, let's see where this goes. Oh shit. feel like you are like creative about? What is your inner child? Like what makes you have fun? Like I have had a past life as being in the cabaret, like running away from home, joining the cabaret. And that may be why like my creative side is like, it brings me so much joy to just dance. I love to dance, love to listen to music. Like this is creative for me. Like writing my book is creative. Like I just am just like in it deep. Like what brings out that inner child in you? Like just chill out, have some fun, make yourself laugh. Like we're not here on this earth not to laugh or not to smile or not to have fun. Like focus on yourself and what makes you happy and enjoy your life. So I wanted to say, like, so I meditated with the Moonstone last night, and I have it on the Earth Magic deck. So let's see where this goes. Release and unleash your inner child. Laughter is laughter is the best medicine? Is it love the best medicine? Love and laughter is the best medicine? That seems right. Okay. We have Milky Way and perspective. Sorry. I get a lot of like signs and synchronicities, and I notice a lot of things, especially like radio waves, phone waves, like, and that ESPN tone seems to always come about in the right timing. Anyway, we have Milky Way and perspective. So let's read what that says. Okay. Perspective. Life is all about perspective. Okay, it's under Milky Way. You have lost your perspective, so it is time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detachment does not mean that you no longer care. It truly doesn't, you guys. Like, that's what people don't understand is like, it's not selfish to do you and like make sure you're good first. Just saying. It simply indicates that you are looking at things from a different point of view. It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, that internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective that is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with a clear vision and an open mind. It's truly all about perspective. Do me a favor. Write a list about your partner or whoever you're dealing with or wanting to deal with, and write down the things that you love about that person that attracted to them in the first place. Regardless, like, the thing is if you, all about perspective, right? If you focus on the negative of the things you don't like about that person, like that 15, like let's say that person for you is 75% everything that you want, and there's 25% that you're just like irritates you or frustrates you, or the thing is, if you focus and let that 25% affect you, like I've been saying, don't let others affect you, and can't be reactionary towards that 25%, because then you are resonating and sitting in that 25%, and your vibration is bringing that 25% of the shit that maybe you have a problem with into focus. Don't do that. Don't do that. Change your perspective, okay? Change your perspective. Focus on you. Maybe that's it. Maybe your perspective needs to be shifted onto you first in this Leo full moon. Like, that looks like, this literally looks like the moon. I know it's like Milky Way, but doesn't that look like the moon? Let it shine a light on what makes you happy. So you, in turn, puts that vibration out to everybody around you and all that you love and whoever you love in your life. Children, family, spouse, loved one, lover, friends. Okay? It starts here. This is like the sun, the moon. It's just all just, that's like your sacral chakra. Not sacral, sorry, solar plexus right here, like right there. That is your power. That's sun energy. That's Leo. That's so so these three things for this full moon is what I want you to ask yourself and focus on. What can you do to show up for yourself and focus your energy on you and your own personal happiness? What brings you joy? What brings out that inner child? What, like, pour your own cup full of love and joy, and release the responsibilities of others to do it for you, because that fucking doesn't work. And it's not fair to them. Okay? Number 2 is your health. What healthy habits can you start to incorporate into your life? Because all you really do have is your health, guys. Yes, it starts with you. It starts with your health. Like, as soon as you start feeling better, it raises your vibration. It's just all tied into one, right? And number 3 is your inner childhood self. How can you harness your creative energy? Like that creative power in yourself, that childhood creative power in yourself. Like, how can you put that in play into your life? And just relax and do it and have some fucking fun. Because we are meant to experience life in this 3D reality in joy, in happiness, in peace, in having fun, and smiling and laughing, and really just gaining that power in yourself that you are at like a high vibrational self, a high vibrational being that you are meant to be. It's there waiting for you. You just have to harness that energy. And that's what this Leo full moon is all about. Okay. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. And I'm going to get on here and I'll do the importance of Mars and Mars and Venus coming into conjunction. But that's a different video. So anyway, have a great rest of your Sunday and rolling into the week. And a happy Valentine's Day to you all. Okay, love is in the air, and it should be like, don't put pressure on your fucking partner about Valentine's Day. Don't do it. It sets you up for disappointment. Honestly, approach Valentine's Day as like the mindset of as like, what love do I have for myself? And bring that to the table. Okay? And in turn, it brings it to your partner too. It does. And your family and all that is around you. Everybody that's around you. Okay. Have a great rest of your day.